is Jeni W. I'm 43 years old, and in March of this year I was diagnosed with breast cancer. My medical oncologist is Dr. Brigada, and my radiologist is Dr. Oliar, and my surgeon is Dr. Clark. I believe the first person I actually met was Dr. Clark, my surgeon, and she was referred to me by a friend who's very familiar with the practice. And I will never forget the first time I met her, she asked me, how do you feel and what do you want? And it floored me because I had never been in a situation where a provider cared what I thought or wanted to know what my opinion was about how I was going to be taken care of. She spent 45 minutes with me and my husband and my mom. I never felt rushed. I felt cared about. And I walked out of that appointment telling my husband, that is the best appointment I've ever had in my life with a physician. And I knew I was immediately in the best hands that I could possibly be in. And it made me feel so much more confident about the journey that I was about to go on. So it was amazing. Well, I'm still kind of going through it. I finished chemo a couple weeks ago, which is amazing and such an accomplishment.
All right, you finished your chemo treatment, so we present you with a certificate and a round of applause.
Next Thursday, about a week, I start my surgery journey with a double mastectomy and a full hysterectomy, so that'll be fun. And after that, I'll have 6 weeks of daily radiation with Dr. Oliar. And then in February, I'll have my reconstruction surgery. So I do feel like I'm through the hard part with chemo, because that's the one that's a little more taxing on your spirit and your emotional health and your body than the others. I feel like if I can get through that, I can get through anything now. I felt proud of myself. I felt happy. I felt accomplished. I felt grateful, happy. It was just such an overwhelming flood of emotions to know that I was going to be done with that part of the journey. That was a huge memory for me. The two biggest things I've learned throughout my journey are how to reset my expectations and how to let go of things that I have no control over. Those are two huge learning opportunities that I went through. I'm a very structured, I don't want to say controlling person, but I'm very structured, and I like it when things are orderly. And not having control over any of this was very difficult for me. So when they would tell me, X, Y, Z would happen, I would latch onto it because I felt like, okay, that's what's going to happen and I have control over that. And if it deviated in any way, I would just fall apart because I felt like things were just changing too quickly, and what I thought was going to happen didn't end up happening. And about halfway through chemo, I really had a talk with myself really and just said, you've got to just go with the flow, which is so important in this because you really don't have any control. And if you can just relax, it will make your journey so much easier and your mind feels so much better. The achievement I'm most proud of is my strength. I don't want to cry. You don't know how strong you are until you go through something like this. I will never be afraid of anything again, ever. I've told my husband I will, throw something at skydiving. I don't care. I will try anything because if you can get through this, you can truly get through anything. So I'm definitely most proud of my strength. I'm proud of the wife that this has made me, of the mom this has made me. I will be more present than I've ever been for the rest of my life. And I don't want to say that cancer is a gift, but it teaches you a lot. It really does. So yeah, I'm proud of all that I'm proud of everything that it has taught me and the person that it has made me. My support system is amazing. My husband is the best husband on the planet. He is so emotionally there for me and the kids, and he just gets it done. Whatever it is, he gets it done, and he hugs me a lot and just lets me cry and doesn't try to fix it, which is amazing because husbands are fixers, My mom is a retired nurse and has been with me every step of the way, and those two are my two biggest caregivers and my sources of strength. my group of neighborhood moms, there's about 15 of us, I think, are amazing and there for me every day and have done so many amazing things. I haven't cried often on this journey, but what I have cried about is the kindness of other people, which you just don't see it coming. And it surprises me every day. I've received gifts from people I haven't seen in 20 years. And it's just amazing how many people this journey touches that you don't think it would touch. So I draw strength from all of those people. I'd say my advice for other people going through this is if you open yourself up and be transparent about your journey, you will create a support system bigger than you could have ever imagined. And that is what will help get you through, is the support of other people. I would also say ask for help if you need it. Don't be afraid to ask for help, because people want to do something, they just don't know what to do. And if you ask for specific help, you will get 30 people wanting to volunteer to help you. So yeah, that's what I would say, because you can't do this alone. And I realize sometimes it's hard for people to open up and hard for them to ask for help, but it's so important.